something.
Power just turned off.
Yep, power's went out. Yep, time to go.
I was about to take a shower.
We'll jump in the shower. It probably works differently.
Oh, it's back on. Arkansas, that people. Yeah. There's nothing. There's not storming or anything. Just random power outage. That's cool, man. That's cool. Cool place. I like this place. Got some. See, had like pictures of the surroundings. Like, this place has this. What is this right here? That's definitely not here. They don't have that kind of rock. That's like slate. No slate in Arkansas. There might be. There probably is. I bet you they get a lot of oil out of this place. If just west or just east used to be ocean, probably pretty boggy here, pretty flat. But the Mississippi's so close too. What do you reckon? Sure. Do you have any more tea today?
I had to have tea today.
Nice. Made that the title of yesterday's episode.
I have tea.
I think it was like gotta have the tea or something like that. Not much going on. Donnie found a. Should I even mention it? Donnie found a lottery ticket in the parking lot. But you'll hear we got it. But you would not hear a word if it hits big. I think he's gonna try to find the owner. If Dad, you know how many people would come forward if you did win the money? Every single person that stayed in this comfort suite or comfort inn, and every single person that worked here. You would never find the owner. We're gonna keep the money. How was breakfast? Fair, you said earlier? Yeah.
Eggs and sausage links.
Yeah.
No regular waffle mix. All they had was blueberry and chocolate.
Which was not, the blueberry was not great.
Time for tea.
Time for tea again.
Time for tea.
I had
You
two.
can get some sponsorship from Milo's Tea.
I mean, you might be able to. I'm not plugging them at all, though.
I am Milo's Tea. Great tea. I'll be a spokesperson.
Donnie wants to be the Milo's tea guy. I don't think they even have a guy. He'll be their guy. I had 2 glasses of OJ. Really not great breakfast, but it's free. You got to keep that in mind. Anything else go weird with breakfast? I ended up throwing half the waffle away. It kind of stinks, but like whatever. At least they were giving these out. Nutri-Grain. I'll be a Nutri-Grain guy. I'll be the sponsor guy for that. They're good. All right. Well, I'm gonna get off of here.
Seeing the same old faces over and over again, traveling to destinations, watching and waiting for friends. I hope to see you again. Hope that you'll remember, friend. hope to see you again. Maybe then you'll understand. Our lives are far from each other. Lonely as people can be. Time takes you far from a brother. Someday I hope you believe. I hope to see you again. Hope that you remember a friend. I hope to see you again. Maybe then you'll understand. Life moves on without you. Even though you wanted to wait, you're not getting older. So go ahead and make it a day. I hope to see you again. Hope that you remember a friend. I hope to see you again.
Look how stupid this is. All right, right hand turn. All right, swing way out right. Oh, let's plant some plants here to look pretty. Oh my God!
I can't see who's coming.
Who is coming? Like we're at 55 mile an hour speed limit, and you can't see who's coming. Oh my God! We gotta put it in a sport mode, traction control off. Oh yeah. By the time you edge out to where you can see them, they're damn near hitting your nose. Oh yeah, there you go. There's somebody cut off somebody else for us. Let's go.
Where do I go?
All right, Dad. The boys want to know how to pick up girls and how to quote unquote riz them up. Do you know how to riz up girls, Dad?
If you want to pick up girls, keep your back straight and use your legs. That's my advice.
There's these weird like ridges here, as if I don't know. It looks like a mountain. I don't know why there would be folds in the crust this close or this far into the country. Maybe it's like I don't even know, man. That's so weird, isn't it? What do you think of that?
Weird.
It is weird. It's like so actually Oklahoma's way less boring than I thought. They have mountains, the Washita.
We're in Arkansas.
Sorry, Arkansas. They go into Oklahoma as well. Sorry. Thanks for correcting. The Washita Mountains. But they run like east to west instead of north to south, like the Appalachian and the Rocky Mountains. Geologists think that they were formed by the same mountain building events that formed the Appalachians, and when Pangea split apart, it split the mountain range. Like they think that it used to be part of the same range, but it split it when Pangea split apart. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of cool.
Crazy.
Way crazy. The Mississippi River Basin though, kind of boring. This a little better. It's kind of cool that the mountains run in a different direction. I didn't even know there was a mountain range in this area of the country. never taught that in school. You learn something new every day. Chris asks, is there anything you regret in life or anything you would hypothetically do different?
I would have probably become an astronaut. Flown in the space shuttle.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How would you have gotten to there? What would you have done differently to try to get down that path?
I would have drank more Tang.
Drank more Tang?
Yeah, Tang.
Growing up?
Tang is the orange juice of astronauts. I didn't drink enough Tang.
Okay.
Look it up.
Is that a thing from back in the day?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Look up Tang.
Drink more Tang, guys. It'll change your life.
That's right.
So about 3 hours after the Tang incident, we pull into Oklahoma City, and I needed to like stock up on flies. And I walk in and I start talking to this guy, and actually he's like probably as close to an expert fly fisher as you can ever find, and he's been to Philmont before. I don't know what the odds of this of me encountering this guy were. I'm glad we didn't stop at the Big Pyramid Bass Pro, that's for sure. But go in there, and this guy tells me like I'm fly fishing all wrong, which I was. Like the way I was my technique wasn't good. He taught me though. Taught me how to fly fish for real. Like probably accelerated my fly fishing by like 10 years. But here he is. He said I could film him. So I'm gonna send him the actual video later so he can see himself being cool and all. Ken, shout out to you, Ken, and Oklahoma City Bass Pro. Awesome guy, and he awesome salesman too. He sold us a fly rod and like that, but I needed another one. Like my other fly rod was definitely too heavy. Out of a 6-weight, I ended up getting a 4, a really cheap 4 too. But it's like feels really real dialed in. He helped me get it that way. So thank you, Ken.
So what's happening is I'm letting this go back, and I can feel it load, boom. Then I go forward, back, stop, blade. So I'm waiting, then I go forward. Trying not to hit these lines. But you get the idea. Do you see how high I keep my hand? You got that?
Yeah.
Watch this. This strike. So it's just an overhand knot, so I'm going to take it and bend it over where I kind of got that D. And then I'm going to just come in and capture it. It's just an overhand knot.
Yeah.
But I'm going to pull that a little bit before I go through, because I want that loop to be smaller. Kind of like that. I don't know if you can see how small that loop is there. Okay.
Very small.
Yeah. That's it. Then always wet your knots down before you tighten them, because this stuff's so fine it'll burn. And then you just tug on kind of both ends. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to come up here, grab that tag end and cut it off. And I emphasize the tag end only, because I've cut the wrong end so many times. Come in here, cut that. And there you got your loop. All right, now here's where it all happens. Same deal. I'm going to repeat what I just did. This is why it came to me in the middle of the night that time. If you can do that with this end, why can't you do it with this end? So I'm going to come in. I'm going to grab the loop that's attached to my reel. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take that loop. I'm going to put it through this loop I just made on my tippet. Got to get it in there first. And I grab that. I'm going to come down to the end where my fly is going to be. And I'm going to take, I'm going to go through this loop. Grab that. I'm going to put, here's where the magic begins. Get it close up. I'm going to put it up against my black vest. Get past those knots. And there it is. That's connected. You didn't have to tie any crazy knots.
That's really good.
Isn't that sweet?
And now, especially if you ever break off or anything, it's breaking off on that
now,
light line instead of the tapered.
So,
that's so good.
So if you lose your fly, or after so many flies, everything works as planned, but you're down to about right here, you can come in here and cut
just the loop.
Cut that loop off, and you pull that off, and then you put another one on. Now here's, you don't have to video this, but here's where
Oklahoma City. Met a guy named Ken. Accelerated my fly fishing knowledge probably by at least a decade. Oklahoma City itself, it's crazy. It seems like they have decent infrastructure. Sorry, I'm munching on beef jerky as I talk. But look, there's homeless people everywhere. And we were pulling through the McDonald's, and there was somebody literally like about to do drugs. I couldn't tell if they were like about to shoot up or like smoke something, but they were like preparing something. Not great. That's not great. At least in Richmond, I've never seen anybody shooting anything up or like getting ready to do drugs other than like smoke weed. People do that pretty openly though, because it's legalized. I don't know. What do you think, Dad?
I agree.
What do you think about your eye, Dad?
Don't know. Don't want to talk about it.
Don't want to talk about it. It's fine. Alright, I gotta take a right here. Just saw some buttes. Looked like buttes anyways. I think that's the name for them. See if they, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see them again. Oh yeah, there you go. Hopefully that's on camera. I don't know. I'm driving, so I can't focus on it too hard. Expect fentanyl and test first, that sign says. Donnie has pink eye. It is what it is. Other people have had it before him. I think it's gone from one of Rachel's family members to my mom, and now my mom to him, and probably gonna be from him to me here shortly. But oh well, it is what it is.
It won't make you go blind.
It won't make you go blind, apparently, according to Donnie just then. I just have to be on the lookout for it. At least I'll know what it is once it starts.
Turn left to stay on East Main Street.
Turn left to stay on East Main Street up here.
So now we're going to Walgreens. Seems like a lot of drug use around here. It is what it is.
Take the next left
Also,
to stay on East Main
really
Street.
quick trip in and out of the doctors. Like, no appointment or anything. Walked in and out.
15 minutes.
If that.
Fastest time I've ever been to a doctor.
Yeah, that was crazy fast.
And it didn't pay anything.
Not a dime. So, good place out here, maybe. I don't know. Alright, getting off of here. See ya. Alright, just about finished up editing this one. Ken, again, thanks, man. He even gave me some flies and some leader. Thanks. Thanks, Ken. Awesome. Miss you, Rachel. I'll call you soon. Bye. Everyone, sleep well. And have a good rest of your day. That's a good way to close it out.